You gonna take a sin again this week? Go ahead, look at the camera. Go ahead, look at the camera. Wow. She's a star, everybody.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Red, back with Board and Scale here at Black Potion. That's all I got.
Okay. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the
I
episode.
mean, that's
See you
literally.
next time.
Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Board and Scale podcast, Battle of the Games.
Board and Scale's first ever snake video.
Another vendor spotlight.
That the penguin's the only one with any character.
What you're likely to hatch when you mix certain genetics.
You know I don't play right.
Literally better than every intro we've ever had.
I know, right?
I'm just
We're-
an intro girl. That's okay.
Like
Vanna
Red
White.
said,
Done.
Bye.
Bye.
we are back at Black Potion again. And I'm going to start off actually really quick with this new drink that I got that they have for Oktoberfest, the Kaiser.
Whoa, we can't afford that.
It's an Imperial lager something.
Oktoberfest lager.
Oktoberfest
Imperial,
lager. It
yeah.
tastes like
Shit.
October. Dwayne's not a fan, but to be fair, he doesn't like alcohol at all. So he is what he would call a milk drinker.
I mean,
Kev, you
it's
got anything
exactly
special?
what you would expect from a.
It says bold, malty, and smooth.
Yeah. I mean, it's anything Imperial is always an immediate, like, I'm a little hesitate.
Imperial?
But
Imperial?
the interesting thing is that this is Austin East Cider's
Caesar?
Imperial Tropical cider, and it's really good. I like it.
Raving reviews from the senior of our group.
Yeah, and it's on tap here at Black
We gotta
Potion,
retry
so
that.
Oh,
We
it's
get
on
it.
tap?
Yeah.
We gotta retry
Oh.
that TI game.
We're going to do it again. Don't worry about it. All right, Dwayne, what
Oh,
are you
you
drinking?
mean the one where we did the whole office?
Good old quality H2O from my buddy Edward and his aquifer.
Wow.
Or
That's
milk,
awesome.
perhaps?
What do you
Hey,
have?
ask,
Strawberry milk?
If you ever see Dwayne in real
a
life,
can?
ask him to explain how aquifers
Strawberry milk in a
work.
can. Oh, hold on.
This thing's actually filled with chocolate milk.
And we're back while they talk
Welcome
about the
back.
clap. Okay.
It's crazy.
As always, we're going to start with our wonderful, beautiful, awesome, delicious, other good words, highlights. Go ahead. Go first.
Oh, God.
It's like I'm going first because I don't want you to steal it.
I'm not going to say what you're going to say.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
You can go first. Go ahead.
My highlight is going to be the most awesome, wonderfulest, beautifulest, biggest game that I've ever played and will ever play, and I'm going to keep playing it. Twilight Imperium. That's right. Play Twilight Imperium with the POK
POK.
expansion and the Discordant Stars fan expansion that was printed out completely. So we got to play with everything that is currently made for the game in an official way with like real chits, the real faction mats. It was awesome. I had a blazing fast start to the game. I got 5 points really fast, and then that was the moment where everyone said, "Okay, time to fuck Sebastian up." Whoops, bleep. Beep. Okay. But yeah, I got 5 points really fast, and then everyone said that's not going to work for us as it happens. So they piled up on me. And I think the next round or one of the rounds afterwards, I got attacked 3 times in a row on the same tile by 3 different people who were trying to stop me from winning. And I somehow, my one tile, defended it from the 3 different players, one after the other. And it allowed me to score 2 points during the agenda phase because they couldn't kill my space dock. And then there was some other thing that was relevant that I forgot now. I think it was having controlling systems adjacent to anomalies. If you have played the game, then you know that anomalies are the red systems. And I lost, but I did really good. The score was, we went to 12. Score was 12, 11, 9, 9, 9. And then 4 points from someone who may or may not be sitting at this table. Anyone want to speak out about?
Wasn't me.
We're going to move on. And that's my highlight is Twilight Imperium. So go ahead, Dwayne.
Hey, so hold on.
Oh.
What did you think of POK? Because was this your first time playing with POK?
The second time.
Okay.
The first time I ever played, I played with POK, and I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the base game, you don't explore. There's no dark energy shards, whatever. Just extra stuff. And the Discordant Stars fan adds a lot more cards, a lot more variety.
So that's not one of Fantasy Flight's official publications, like the codices. It's a fanfic thing.
Yes, and it
Okay.
literally. So one of the co-designers or someone that is
Yeah.
important to Twilight Imperium, they work with a company that prints out, like they do like one print run a year of the Discordant Stars stuff. So it's literally in the Star Wars room over there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
It literally says Twilight Imperium Discordant Stars unofficial fan-made expansion box.
Yeah.
Huge, full of factions, awesome. Everything looks official, right? But it's not.
Because they published the codices. They've got.
Yes.
They just released a new codice. Did you guys play with that too?
I think I can't remember. I think he said we're playing with everything. So if it's in the
Well-
everything, I don't know. I didn't really ask,
Yeah. I'd be curious.
but it's really cool, and I'm excited to do it. And when the new expansion comes out, my entire top shelf is going to be the base box, the POK box, the Discordant box, and then the Thundering Skies,
Something like that.
something like that. Thundering something is a new expansion, official
Oh.
expansion. That's it got announced
Thunder
for next year.
Ridge.
Thunder Ridge.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Thunder something.
It's either coming out next year or like going to crowdfunding next year, something like that. But
So, question: with POK, since you now played it, is your first time you played it. You played it again, and you've had other plays in between without it. New players. If your game is majority new players, do you keep POK out?
nah,
You just say, "Are
it's
you?" Now, is that just for you at this point, where you're like, "No, I'm not going backwards, so I'm not playing it unless I'm playing it this way."
no. If TI is being played at any level, I will play. If
Okay.
it's if
But if you're
whoever's
setting it up,
hosting
though,
it,
like if you're playing with like 6 players and 3 of them have never played before,
if it's up to me, I'm doing my best to be like, dude, it's totally fine. It's fine. The only thing that could maybe affect someone like having a hard time with it is you just don't know what's in there.
Sure.
You don't know some people know specific relics that are really powerful in the game, right?
yeah.
And if you've never played with them, you just don't know.
Yeah, in the old version 3, the exploration part, like one of the things that you had to deal with was supernovas, black holes or something like that. Where it was like you literally you'd go into a system and you'd lose every ship that entered it.
Yep, that's
And,
in there.
If you just didn't know that's in there, it could be really frustrating. But it changes the dynamic because you can't just run around the board with big fleets.
Willy nilly. Yep.
Yeah, so it changes things quite a bit. But
There was
All
a cheapo version of that I don't know if it's part of Discordant Stars or if it's in POK called the DMZ. And you explore a planet and the card that comes out for the planet, it'll be like, oh, actually, this is a secured zone. You can't have any troops on it or any structures. They all go back into space so long as you have capacity, right? So it's pretty interesting to have little stuff like that,
all right.
But it's just really cool, and I like the randomness. I like the variedness of it because I'm not never. I hope I win at some point, but I just like playing it, So, and that's Twilight. Go ahead.
My game, my highlight is going to be a Jisogi
Oh, really?
Anime Studio Tycoon. Yes. Jisogi is a tycoon game.
Awesome. Is it
worker
a
placement.
Japanime tycoon
No.
game?
Where you are a studio producing anime. You place your workers out. Each worker can only do certain things. So animators can only animate. Writers can write.
Oh.
You do have a director who can do anything.
I like that. A power
Yeah.
character.
And of course, it's a smaller board, so there's only 7 spots on the board. So of course, nothing's
Just worker
blocked
placement?
off. Yeah,
Okay.
nothing's blocked off, but you have to pay money to go to where people are already, depending on player count.
Licensing fees. It would have been cool if they called it that.
I'm pretty sure there is a name because yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a name for
It's
it.
very thematic.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think it's cool because the way in which you make the anime is you have to go out and you have to write like a plot, a setting, and a twist. And there's a twist, and there's different tiles for each one. And I really like this part is that
There's
all
big
you
booba
need-
anime girls.
all you need is the color. It's just a color, but each tile has like flavor text. Like each tile has a setting, each tile has a plot on it, each tile has a twist on it.
So
and
it's
then-
not just a mechanical thing. You have a little bit of flavor there, like you said.
Yeah, like you could literally like piece together an actual like little short synopsis of an anime.
I bet you try your hardest to just remake JoJo's every time.
Might have tried.
I'd be doing that with I would just try to make solo leveling the whole time.
But yeah, and then each round there's 3 trends. So it'll be like mecha anime, mystical journey, sci-fi horror.
Mystical
shit like
Journey,
that.
free run.
It looks like a Ghibli fucking movie.
This
The
game
car-
light, medium.
It's medium. Yeah. It's very like money is tight in that game. You will go into debt. You will
I
go
feel like
into
every
debt.
anime studio goes into debt.
But the trends are like the big part of the game because it's everybody knows what they are and everybody can go towards them. It's just dependent on how high quality is your anime, because the higher quality it is, the more points you'll score. So it's one of those things where like you can pump out an anime every single round, but there'll be like, or you could save up for a big one,
Yeah.
which I think is cool.
I spent 3,000 years killing slimes or whatever. That one. Have you played it? How many times have you played it?
I've played it
Dang.
3-4 times. No,
Have
I
y'all played
like
it? Have y'all played it? Have y'all played it? No. This
but I
is
think
what
it
was
might
doing.
be. I also might be biased
because it's anime.
because of the whole the whole
That's
theme.
fine. That's
mean,
totally
theme
fine.
Game does a lot, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You can enjoy
And
it.
it's a really like pretty game too. Like the employee cards look really cool. The trend cards look fucking sick. They're like tarot sized and
It's pronounced tarot.
and foiled. So those look really cool. But yeah,
Nice.
I like it a lot.
Very cool. Go ahead. Redward.
Me? My game is not going to be near as detailed because I have played this game all of one time. But from the makers of Moonrollers, I really enjoyed Brink.
Whoa.
It was great. We played with what, 5?
Yeah.
Played at 5. It didn't drag. It is a worker placement, small trading, hidden voting.
I don't even know. Mechanics are not in my brain anymore.
That is what
I
it
know
is.
worker
I got
placement,
it from
network
BGG.
building.
That is
Oh,
what
okay.
it said it is.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure I got
Official.
it right.
Is it? Oh, the
But-
hidden voting comes from.
When
The
we're
scoring, the
selecting
scoring.
which to and not to score.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I liked it. One, I mean, visuals was great. We like Moonrollers around these parts.
I love
for the most
Moonrollers.
part.
Yeah.
Some of us really enjoy Moonrollers. So visually, I like that it looked familiar. It was easy to understand. I do not do negotiation. That is pretty well known. The trading was this much negotiation in the sense that this is what you have to negotiate on your turn.
Yeah.
You can trade it, you can lose it, that's it. There is
Yeah.
no, well, in 3 turns from now, if you attack me, I won't attack back. That's when I don't like it.
Okay. She would
But
not like Twilight Imperium then.
that's why I have yet to play.
But you
I
gave
will
me
do
your
it-
support
I
the
will do it
throne
once.
card.
Yeah.
One day I
matters
will
not.
play TI for the sake of these guys, but until then, I will stick with very, very low stakes
Hey, man,
trading.
Chinatown.
Somebody's got a birthday coming up. Could use the birthday card. Get her to play a game of TI.
That would be awesome. That's what I did on my birthday.
My motto is I will play any game twice. Dwayne used up my second play of Cosmic Encounter. It was worse than my first play.
Oh.
That is
that's
my
always-
that is my low light of this week. I know we're not doing that, but I dislike Cosmic
Ooh,
Encounter.
new theme idea. New worst game you played this week.
Yeah, she was introduced to the idea, and I was like, a low light.
Dang.
Interesting.
We can save that for next video because I have a list.
Of low lights?
Yeah.
That is not good.
Well,
It's
we
really
play-
just
it's
the
a good
games that
thing-
Dwayne likes.
Good thing we haven't played any of my games lately. That's funny. I have a game called The Place for All Your Books that I just got that I really want to play. It looks like a light, easy game, and I hope it's a little cozy feeling game. But anyways, are you done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Thank God. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I really
Why
like.
do I hang out with these
No,
guys?
I'm just kidding. I really like to bring to, and the trading. You're
good.
right. It's very beneficial for both of you. So
Yeah.
there's no reason to be like, I'm not giving you anything because
Yeah.
then you get nothing. You know.
I mean, I feel like group dynamics will always play a big part in any game that involves some kind of trading. And I think our group,
Knowing the group helps a ton with any trading negotiation game, period.
yeah,
But with that one, what I also liked is one trade is not going to ruin your game.
Yeah.
There are some games, Suvadis. That's another one for next week. But that one, I feel like one bad trade could really ruin your game.
yeah, that's China. You never played Chinatown, right? Because I think we've talked your way
You'd hate
out
it.
of it.
The
Yeah.
first time I played Zuvadis, I was really drunk, and that was the most fun I had that game because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. I played it like the first week that I met these guys.
Yeah.
No idea what was going on. I just remember that you had the angry rhinoceros, and I didn't like it.
That's funny.
Croc Rhino, baby.
Oh, that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
honestly,
one of our first games.
it was literally the
Yeah.
first day. And it was one of the 2 or 3 first games we played. And it was just like, it was like literally right over there. I was sitting, Dwayne was sitting on like the end of the table, and I was
I
sitting
was on
next
the
to him.
end.
No,
I have a photo.
This isn't different.
no.
This is when we
when
met.
I
Oh,
met
wait,
him.
I thought you meant when I first
No.
played with you.
When I met Dwayne for the very first time, like literally right over there, Dwayne was on the end of the table, and I was here, and I was the Croc, he was the Rhino, and for whatever dumb reason, it just became a thing. And
Croc
like
Rhino.
whatever. And that was it. That's history. If it wasn't for Zuvadis.
What's funny though, because
This may
my
not be a
first
thing.
play,
That's crazy.
my first play as Zuvadis was right there, also with y'all and Joseph. Believe it or not, a long time ago.
It's crazy that
And I
it's
hated
crazy
it.
that speaking of maybe or maybe not, my first play of Clock Tower was with Dwayne because I just picked a random because it was between you wouldn't make it. You would say, "Hey, we're doing Clock Tower," and then Jen would have her nights too, and I was always thinking about like, oh, maybe I should go, maybe I should go, maybe I should go. I finally went to yours. Oh no, when did we
played
went with
Brass.
Dude, Brass.
Was Clock Tower not first?
no.
It was Brad.
Dude, it was Brass.
Brass. That's
Dude,
why
we've
I
told
went to
this.
yours.
We've told this
That's
story
why I went to
before.
yours. Yeah,
I love this story.
Either way, this one brings everyone together.
Yeah.
But dude, Clock Tower almost lost it for you. I was like, I don't like this game.
I
but
can't even say that because honestly, Enrique brought us 3
Yeah,
together.
he just
Yeah.
said, "Hey, sit down."
Well-
Enrique introduced me to him, and then Enrique introduced him to us.
because I came in,
Interesting.
sat down with my game, and Enrique was just like, "Hey, Kev Dwayne, come over here next." And I was like, "Cool, we wait for those guys."
Well, no, I was sitting there. So, because when you came in, I was already sitting with Enrique,
The crew.
waiting for you to finish a game because you
Yeah.
were playing something else. I was there to play with you, and we were hanging out, and you showed up, and you had your little bag of games.
I had to carry it like
Yeah,
this
little
because it was
games.
full, and I thought I was gonna
And,
get 13 hours.
And you
worth of
just
games in.
wandered in, and you were just like lost puppy dog, looking
Yeah.
for like, oh, they're gonna play games with me.
And I'll never forget when he busted out Brass. Like, of course I knew what Brass.
games.
I knew what Brass was, and at that point, I wasn't playing like big games.
Dude, Dwayne literally didn't like games that were too dark.
Dwayne
the
had a
biggest game that I had played up to that point was Ark Nova.
Dwayne had a 70-pound bag of Oink games. Like,
But he
That
busted,
hasn't changed.
he
Yeah, I
busted
know.
it out, and I was like,
But technically, our first game, unfortunately, is
yeah, the crew. What a horrible game. Cosmos. People
Yeah.
like it. People like it.
I don't like the
I don't
crew
like
either.
co-op, and
It's
I
fine.
And early on, I did not like Trick Takers.
You've never played it. It's a trick. The problem is it's a trick taker. So that's problem
Well, I
number
like-
one.
Trick
Trick
Taker
Takers.
co-op campaign.
No, not a campaign. It is co-op.
You could make it a
You
game.
run through a list. No. Deep Sea is the one. The Deep is the one I think is more of a campaign. But one of the bigger.
I think that's what we played.
The bigger. No, we didn't. It was.
No?
I've never played the water one. The bigger problem is that you're not allowed to talk.
Yeah.
do you
so
play
so
that
you just
game?
sit there silently and go.
It- because like you're trying to achieve certain
No,
objectives
not how do
How do
people
I?
play. How do you play?
with pain and anguish.
I will say though, I like that idea of the crew because I got roped into a game of the Lord of the Rings Trick Taker, which is also a co-op Trick Taker. Same idea. You have goals that you're trying to meet by winning tricks.
This is
and
a
stuff.
reskin of that.
And
game?
I actually liked that one. It was different, like enough, but I liked that one. So I like the idea of what the crew does. I just for some reason crew doesn't hit.
Did the theme not do it for you there? I like a space theme. It did nothing for me there.
No.
It's
The
just
theme
a
is
game.
meaningless though.
Yeah.
The theme is
You
just
could make it
pasted on.
fucking
It's anything.
jungle. You could make it.
Yeah.
Fruits.
There's a new one. There's a new crew. There's a new one.
What
It's
is it?
like
What's the point?
it's like on an island.
Hot take.
Money.
Stop making
money.
games. We
Games
already
are
have.
supposed to bring people together, build relationships,
I know, but
communicate.
but you say, hey, you want to sit down with me and my friends and play the crew? I go, nope. I have other stuff to do. I'm gonna go do my taxes.
Nope.
You know.
I mean, it's fair though. I mean, it's the contrast between like a game like that versus what's happening over there, right? Like
Yeah, they're
interaction,
having fun.
right? Like, and that's the point. And the thing though is that like I can also understand a space in a group where you're like, yeah, like I don't necessarily always need to just be chattering all the time or whatever. Like maybe you just want a nice, quiet, like experience. I get it. I get why there's people who want to do that, right? Maybe it's a really good game for families who have kids, and those kids have gone to bed, and you got to be quiet. or
My
something.
kids,
I don't
my
know.
kids, when they fall asleep,
Bust
they're
out night
asleep.
shift, baby.
Yeah.
I'm a clinical yapper, as you can probably tell. My friends know, and the whole reason I started a YouTube channel where I just talk at a camera with my friends is because
when the
I'm
kids
a
go to bed,
clinical
that's when we
yapper.
turn the music up.
That's true. My kids go to
literally
sleep.
what
We turn the
happens.
music up. You know, they're in their room and we're jamming, playing games.
It's wild. The amount of noise that's produced while those children are sleeping, they will, as adults, they're going to be so grateful because they will literally sleep through.
They'll
Well,
sleep through.
I mean,
anything.
alarms might be a problem if they ever have to be somewhere on time.
who needs it? The world is gonna end anyway. Who needs a job at that point?
Yeah.
They can just live with me for the next 20 years we have on the planet.
You're giving us 20?
I give us 20,
Damn.
only because that gives me time to play TI a few more times.
Twice. 2 more times.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Where was that? Was that your highlight?
No.
Was the,
I was just
He
talking.
didn't say anything.
did
We're
you
just,
just?
just yapping.
Yeah. We're okay.
Just yapping.
Let's go with your highlight then.
All right, it's
Fried
been a
yapper.
really light month. This will probably clock in as like my lightest month in a long time, unfortunately, unless I grind out some stuff.
How many games are you at this month? Because I am sitting at 75.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And 70 of those are just Jungo.
Tango.
No.
So-
No, a small portion.
So literally, it happens. I leave, therefore you play a lot of games, and I don't.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a total of 13.
Honestly,
which,
that's
if
probably
this-
more than me.
If this holds, March was also 16 because I was traveling for work for 2 weeks, and March was also the month that I was gone for two and a half weeks or whatever. So surprise, surprise. But thank God for today because my highlight is Raising Robots. We just
Did you
played
win?
it. I did win.
Bias.
Absolutely a bias. But
Bias.
the problem, though, is that the other 12 games I played this month have been fine, but they're not highlight worthy, right? But Raising Robots is a blend of Wingspan and Race for the Galaxy. Or if you're more familiar with Ares Expedition, Terraforming Mars, that version. Basically,
That's not the dice game,
it's
right?
not the dice game.
Yeah.
No, I need to play Terraforming Mars.
I sold
Yes,
it.
we'll play. I have it. I have. So
You
I listened to
stop
the
that.
the podcast from last week. Obviously, I was not here. I was in North Carolina, and I don't
Don't
hate.
dox yourself. Now I know.
Oh,
that
I
you were
was in North
Carolina.
Carolina. The big state. It's fine. I don't give a shit.
Next, you're gonna say you were visiting your parents. I know where they live now.
Yeah, give you my.
Pinpoint it.
I'll give you the. I will give you the address of the hotel I was staying at. I'll tell you what I was doing there. I don't give a shit. So, totally lost my train of thought.
I'm so sorry.
Highlight.
Terraforming Mars.
It's a mix.
Oh,
it's a
Terraforming
mix,
Mars.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Terraforming Mars, actually. I have everything for it. I have all the expansions, all the additional content. I don't obviously play it enough to justify the level of that amount of collection that I've got.
Do you have the 3D stuff?
I have
That
all the
makes
3D
every
stuff.
game you own ever.
Correct, right? There's a theme, right? I like it. But the point to the game, Terraforming Mars, Ares Expedition, uses the same system that Race for the Galaxy does. Where you're selecting, each player is selecting an action in a phase sequence. And the primary player, the person who plays the card, gets a primary action, and everyone else gets a follow action. So raising robots, you're doing the same thing, but you do gain actions. The potential to get follow actions from the other players only comes if the card attached to that phase has energy cubes on it. So there could be cards that other people play that you still don't get access to. So I do think it is a really interesting take on that system that's different enough to be really cool. And then it has the same like wingspan aspect in that like you're putting cards into 3 different rows: design, fabricate, recycle, and those cards, when you activate those rows, will do different things based on the amount of energy that goes into them.
That's straight up a wingspan. Like
100%. It is 100%. Like, I don't know of any game that predates Wingspan that does
Right.
that. So I think you can absolutely point back to Wingspan to say
yeah, to one of the most popular games
that-
of modern times.
that is a Wingspan
beautiful
mechanic.
bird
What
game.
is that though? What do you call that mechanic though? If that becomes a new mechanic, like row activation,
Trailblazing.
Row activation. It's some kind of engine building because I know Wingspan is in there.
it is engine building at its core. I won't disagree with
But
that. But
that
like, is there a subcategory that we would classify it as?
Maybe like a click down. Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, engine building's the right answer, but I don't know if there's a better way
I know
to...
what you mean though, like the specific version of it that is
Yeah.
that. Because so many
Tell
games
us in
are.
the comments below what you would name it.
Yeah, what would you call
Damn, look at her.
that mechanic?
Look at her go.
Wow.
Look at her go.
He does this YouTube stuff.
Wow. Follow Redword's YouTube channel all about how birds mate and the seasons in which they do so.
They got a
Next week's
cloaca.
episode, robins and mockingjays.
Yeah.
Mockingbirds. Mockingjay is not a real thing.
Ducking birds.
What's
All right.
happening?
Are you done with Raising Robots?
I am done with Raising Robots. Good game. It's very aesthetically pleasing.
I liked
Good.
it too, and I lost. Fat lost.
He loses a lot though, almost all the time, even the games he teaches. So like, he has a reverse bias. You win, and
If I
you,
win, I actually don't. I
you
don't
go.
like it.
You win, and you go.
That was
I never
whatever.
have to play this again. Something's wrong with it if I won. No, I'm just kidding.
That's how I feel
That's
about
how I feel.
SETI. I have won. I'm 2 for 2, and I think I'll never play it again.
We
for
have
the
to play
sake
it-
of-
I was gonna say we have to play it live on stream, so you can lose like live. But that's the one game we already have a live play of.
Oh,
The funny thing
darn.
is that I was that way with SETI for a while, and then I lost
and then
to
I
you, and I was like, I never want to play this game again.
Wow. We gotta play that again though. Some point.
It's
on
'Cause
my 10 by
your-
10.
Yeah, and we only have.
And I have 0
Dang,
plays.
almost
of
like
it.
maybe if you how many clays of Cosmic do you have?
like 30 something.
39.
Oh, wow.
Who is even playing with you that much, dude?
That's honestly a seriously
He has
good
to
question.
pay
Who
people.
have you baited into playing that game with you 39
There's-
times in
you
the
can't be
last like
playing
2
that
months?
solo.
Me, Jonathan, Jewel, Steven, and Robert.
Damn.
It's not that good.
I can't believe you.
really
It's
not.
I can't
fun.
believe.
It
I
is
can't believe
fun.
you
Can
roped
I
in 5
justify-
people.
Fun. A game can be. A game doesn't have to be good. If
Can
it's
I
fun.
justify why I dislike it?
Why?
We played yesterday.
And I lost. I'm just kidding.
Well, I did 100%. I
No.
had 1 point.
Well, I guess you did lose.
I had 1 point. Going through, we did our first round. I was 4th in order. It was fine. Played a couple cards. Of course, everyone else knows exactly how to play. I had to relearn a little bit. All these extra cards in there. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. Expansions are okay. I got rid of my hand. I had 1 like real person turn.
One real person turn.
Got rid of my cards. And I did not draw again for over 30 minutes, and then the game was over.
Awesome.
I had no cards in my hand for more than half of the time we played. I sat there and I watched Dwayne get attacked, and then Jewel get attacked, and then Jonathan get attacked, and then I did nothing, and then I lost. There was
Awesome.
no way for me to draw cards. There was no way to do literally anything. My little character, garbage. And then Joel had 6. What are they
Planets?
Look at him.
Planets?
Look at him.
called? What are they called?
There he is,
Get-
right
get
there.
that out of
Jonathan.
here.
Huh?
What are the characters called?
Characters?
The races.
Species,
She had 6
aliens.
of them.
Get 6?
Six of them.
races?
How?
Yes.
That's a thing?
Wait.
The
what?
Penta.
Oh yes. Yes.
One race let her draw 5 more races, and she was able to pretty much control the game. Not in a
It's-
bad way. Like, she did a fantastic job.
You have 5 races. You have 6. You have the race, and then you have 5 other ones.
And as you've
And
acquired
each time
points,
you get a point, you slide into a new race. So you're becoming a new race every time you gain a point.
That's
but her
kinda cool.
first race allowed her to control who was being attacked at any point.
Oh.
And Jonathan's character,
He could
allying with him could result in us getting nothing.
be like, he could discard a card and say, you're not getting anything, and like kick you out of, after winning, he could be
Yeah.
like, and kick you out of the alliance. So you don't get anything unless
I
you
think
unless
it
you
was
bribe
just-
him.
It was a combination of everything all at once.
But it's so fun. You
Yeah.
just have to.
It was
you
so much fun
can't-
watching you play.
You cannot make sense of the game. You just have to be like, this is ridiculous. This is dumb. It's so like my character from yesterday. My character.
I love a good dumb game.
my character was the
Like sausage
Sniveler.
chisel.
Yeah, honestly, man, I don't love Cosmic. I think it's it's an okay game. It's not even fine. It's an okay game. And like as a neutral observer to this conversation, right? Because I wasn't there, didn't watch it. I know she has the ability to like and just like cut loose, enjoy a game. It doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to have a lot of, depth to it or whatever. She can really enjoy it, just like you can, right? So to
And
hear a
quick
player
games.
say that like, hey, I didn't really enjoy this, it really begs the question, right? Like, why does that happen sometimes in games, right? And what I'm hearing you say is that like you didn't have any agency in the game.
Nope.
Now
Was that your
the
second
question is that a consequence of like just the way the unique game came together, and that's a one
I
in a
think
million?
it was a collection of all of that just
Yeah.
happened to be a really sad play for me.
Yeah. Or was it that race? Like, did your race somehow do you a disservice? Because
You
games with
just sat in
that
the cup
kind
chair
of
for the whole game,
Yeah.
just doing nothing and
That's
watching,
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
watching everyone have fun.
Because games with that level of asymmetry, I cannot believe that there is enough data to support the balancing mechanisms when you have like probably
Over 100
a
something races.
trillion combinations of games, right? Something ridiculous like that. So there's no way that they can be like, oh, so there's going to be a percentage of those games where like, oh yeah, this just sucks.
And that bleeds into why I'm not a huge fan of massive asymmetry. I want us to all be playing a very similar game.
But for me, I get that. I get the whole.
But
There's no way like they could have balanced every single one to have a counter or anything like that. But it's like, yes, there are races that are just like, this race is strong,
Well, what's crazy?
or this
I
race
did
is
have
not
a
as
beginner
good.
race.
And I like the fact that it's just like, how do you
how do you play with
how
them?
do you deal with that? Because there's alliances. Like if somebody's really strong, we could be like, hey, we gotta get on them, you know?
Like I tried to do with you and Ti, and you were like, "No, I don't want to," out of spite.
I think there's an adage that's for games like that that's if everything breaks the game, nothing
Nothing's
breaks,
broken.
right?
Yeah. Well, that's that thing, right? It's like
Yeah.
the race is like, or the game is like, if a race contradicts the game, the race takes precedence, right?
Well, and a
No,
game-
it's more so like if everything's broken, it's balanced.
Yeah.
If everything's broken, nothing's broken.
Well, what's crazy? Do you know of? Has there ever been any like corrections, rebalances?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, an
Okay.
entire
There's pl-
his
there's
edition is a
plenty of
completely
them.
new edition.
It's a revised.
What edition is that? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Because I think the original
I believe
The
what
original
I
is-
have is the newest one though.
Yes, it is because like the original
The
predates.
17th printing.
Well,
It's old, dude. It's like from the 70s.
the
Oh,
original
shit.
game is from like whatever, like the 70s or 80s,
And
and
it's
then
hideous.
Fantasy Flight gave it back life in I don't know, sometime in the 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, and then this edition is the newest one. But so it's gotten tweaks and adjustments, but there's a question of like how much
much of it
data
matters?
collection went into that, you know?
Yeah. Well, because I was thinking like Tapestry,
I was literally thinking it at this moment.
the Futurists. It took them maybe less than a year to be like, hey, this faction, this civilization is too strong. Here's a correction. You
Like
know?
that's
I,
I
would
mean,
like to get another play of Tapestry, and I really like that one.
good game. I
That's
mean,
a big asymmetric game.
Stonemeyer though is incredibly
It is.
good.
But you're not attacking each other.
Yeah.
Stonemeyer is incredibly good at data collection
Apparently.
for all of their stuff, and sounds like he's very keen on those rebalancing mechanisms, especially in a game like that. Now, Wingspan and all those other things, there's probably like I've never seen a reprint of like an errata card or anything like that
Yeah.
in those games, but Tapestry though, I feel like I've read some stuff where they've talked about those types of things quite a bit.
You know what's interesting is I actually wonder, because obviously it's one of those things where he cares about the longevity of players' enjoyment with the game, and then also new players picking up copies that are corrected and balanced.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because Tapestry is one of my top games, so I just have noticed it, right? I don't like. Did he have any corrections to make with Scythe, with Expeditions? Because, like you said, Wingspan, big game, popular. I haven't seen no corrections.
Expedition hasn't had anything since because it's still relatively new. I don't think Scythe has had any erratas, but they have introduced modular content to like modify the game to make it more
Variants.
palatable over time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Wasn't there something with the red faction?
Yes.
but that's in the base rules.
Oh,
So again, that actually goes to show that like they play tested the game enough prior to launching it, prior to publishing it, that they said they figured out the red faction had a slight advantage always, and then they also came up with there were two combinations of faction and player boards that were illegal, and they're printed in the original rulebook.
Just because it was like horribly balanced, if that combination was. a
Yeah,
thing.
they had an unfair advantage because of the way things could work out for them. They could spam stuff and be really victorious. So, yeah, I mean, and it's only going to get better as time goes on, especially when you look at like companies that like put their games out for like digitally, because now you have a perfect like computer log of all of the actions, everything that was taken, right? All of that data you can put in, and you can probably figure out.
That's also a great way to force players to learn how to play the game correctly. Like I think Arc Nova, I learned something because
PGA?
the game, because of BGA, because it was like, this is wrong. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Or like finding out an option I do have, right? Like, I know that you can take your benefits in the order that you choose, right? But seeing that interaction here on BGA, like it's in your face, take it in the order you want to take it, right? It lessens those interactions at the table where you're like, oh, well, you should do this first. For example, like giving Venom tokens, right? No, add your appeal first, and then I don't get a Venom token, right? You can do it however you want. And for people who don't know that, you play it on BGA, and you're like, wait, I can do this however I want.
Automation is incredibly useful for all of those reasons. It's also a great way. So I was watching Board Game Co. Alex produced a video just recently, like yesterday or today, talking about 10 games that aren't worth it. Good games that aren't worth it.
The price or the play?
No, something about it.
Mage Knight.
I think he had like Mage Knight was his number one.
I knew
ironically.
it. I knew
Yeah.
I'd never
was
seen
like-
the video.
It was like 4 different criteria, and they were good. It was a good video. You do not want to watch it. You will fucking cry.
Is Tapestry on it?
Oh, is that the noise?
That's the
Did I do right
trombone.
noise? Oh.
Wah, wah. What did you want? What did you want?
The
I
bleep.
don't know. Bleep my F word.
Oh.
It. What did you think was on there?
Tapestry.
No, Tapestry's not on
Okay,
there.
thank God. Woo. Dominant Species.
Yeah. No. There were some games that actually surprised me. The one that made me sad was, but I get it though, is Merchants and Marauders, because of the length, right? Like it's a really fun game, but at the end of the day, it's a pick up and deliver game with some
I
combat.
didn't even finish it.
We didn't even finish it.
Oof.
It's just longer than it needs to be. And I totally forgot why I brought this up.
Board Game Co. The games that are not worth it to play.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what were we just talking about? What game were we just talking about?
Tapestries.
No.
Cosmic.
For that?
No.
I don't know.
Scythe?
Yeah. Oh,
Mage
the,
Knight. No, I don't
Raising Robots.
I don't know. Fuck it.
Well,
Again,
know.
trombone.
The trombone. Well,
Whatever. Hey,
Kevin's
it's a
old
good-
man brain caught
Yeah,
up to him.
I just had a total split,
Alright,
but
good try.
it'll probably come to me at the end when we're like closing out. I'm like, no, wait, I got it.
So the point to take from that is Mage Knight is a great game. Don't ever play it. You don't need to play it. It's too much.
Cosmic
Don't worry about
Encounter
it.
is great.
What game is not like that is Twilight
Forbidden.
Imperium. So please come and play it with me. Thank you very much. And
Oh,
that's-
that was the point. BGA helps you avoid a lot of
Oh,
those
yeah.
problems because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
things like counting points or doing this. So he was talking about dominant species,
the
like
minutia of
all of the details in dominant species like get really easily taken care of when you do it in BGA because you don't have to do any of the thinking. It just there's a formula that does it for you.
That was his point.
I'm glad I got
And
to
I
it.
want to add to that point with the automation because specifically in Arc Nova, I played it the other day, and I have from the expansion the upgraded little animal meeples. Whenever you score a conservation goal, you take one of them off your board, gives you a reward. You put it on the conservation goal, marks that you did it. My dumb butt used the association guy to mark the card, and then I never chose a reward. And I went like that for I don't even know how many rounds. So I didn't have my guy when the income got reset, and I didn't even realize. And I wasn't gaining any reward at all for I don't even know how long.
Gross.
And then I was like, wait, where's my guy? When did I use him? And he was on a card. BGA would not
It's
have
an
let me do
honest
that.
mistake.
That's true.
BGA would have said, pick your damn thing.
Hey,
It would have hit you with that big ass red bar at
Yes.
the top. Like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, invalid.
Hey, speaking of Arc Nova,
Ooh.
who's doing it?
Okay.
Who's doing it?
Our
I
next,
gotta
our next
say-
topic.
I have it.
the better
pledged.
the pieces, the more I am enticed to play it.
All right. hey.
Interesting, because some people say this is way too much, and I don't want to pull it all out.
I understand. Well, as someone who, as we discussed last video, I am more of a I show up and I play what's available. I'm not the one transporting anything, and this one can carry all the big boxes. So there is no losing.
strong.
He's so strong.
Yeah, but if
But-
you bring that, that's your whole bag. You have to bring a whole separate
I
bag.
can't understand why,
It's
if
2
you really
boxes.
love a game, you wouldn't want to have to pull out 7 boxes like Castles of Burgundy. It's beautiful. I love the nice 3D
I wish
castles,
they just
but
put
it's
it in
a
one
lot of
box.
boxes.
I mean, maybe that's the conversation, right? Because you guys talked about small box games last week, right? So like I think we've talked a bit about it, but maybe it's worth rehashing the conversation, right? Big box games, and like, what's the tipping point to where you're like, this is just too much work, and because it becomes so big, you just stop
If I
playing
can't
it.
fit anything else in my bag,
To be honest with you,
because I don't play at home.
Yeah.
So
You
I have
also
to-
come to a space where you are in this space for 10, 11 hours at a time. If you just
all right,
bring
don't out
that,
him like that.
that's not a problem.
I
I'm
work.
saying
Yeah, you
I
know
work. I
life.
swear. I promise.
we work together.
You
don't
wake
work.
up, you come here, you go home, go to sleep.
But if you were to bring that, it takes up your whole bag. Cool, that's a good couple hours of gameplay. But then you are relying on either other people to bring games or what's available here, which
Which,
For you, it wouldn't be as big
Black
of a
Potion has
problem.
a wonderful library of games available. Don't take what Red said as anything negative.
no, you saw it in the last video. It was the background.
Red's like, you can play the crap that's over here. And I'm
I
like,
said no such thing. Enrique, don't kick me out.
But unless it's a game that you've played before, you're like, oh, they just happen to have a copy of it, and you're like, grab it. Like, there's nothing more awkward than watching 2 people show up to this store who've never been here before and maybe don't play a lot of games, and they mosey up and they grab a game and they sit down that we literally saw that actually happen. And they sit down and they try to learn the game like together in real life, like real time, and it's like
You can't do that.
that's I don't know, is that what love is?
Even if it's just one person that quickly listened to a video in the car on the way, you need something. Something that you like have a guideline of, like, at the very least, I can like put stuff out on the table and we can talk through it. When you have to go, okay, this is this component. Step 1, place the board on the table. Which is the board?
Dude, well, think about it. You not only have to, like, if we have a game, it's like, even if it's just 2 players, right? One person is going to read the rules, most likely, in that moment, and then is going to literally have to turn around and teach the game to the other player.
Yeah.
With their one read through of the rules.
Yep.
I mean, at that point, you are probably better off being like, hey, let me find a video, and we're just
I
gonna
was
watch
just going to
this
say, in
video.
a perfect world, somebody reads the rule book, somebody watches a teach video. Between the two of you, you can probably play.
There
That's
was
a good point. Or you just both watch the video and just YOLO it.
Yeah.
And then someone still ends up reading the rule book. Because
There
we
was
forgot.
a point in our little group where we were like, hey, we want to play this game. Here's just how to play. And everyone would come with some kind of, you were at least given the option. Here's the guide.
And I
don't know when we
love
stopped
that.
doing that.
I love that so much. And there were times where someone was like, oh, I didn't want to watch the 45-minute teach. And then they sit down and they're like, I don't want to play this. This is too hard.
When did
Can we
that
put it
happen?
away?
We've got to lock in for hegemony.
We do have to lock in for hegemony.
We've got to
She gets to be the poor
in.
people.
Why am I the poor people?
Yes.
The working
Because
class.
I'm a woman
Yeah.
Wait,
and I already make less.
can
Yeah.
I be the government? Well, actually, probably be the white guy. The old white guy.
This is
probably be the
discrimination.
government.
I want to play hegemony.
We should. We
You have it?
really do need to lock in.
Yeah.
It's funny. One of the games on Alex's list for games that aren't worth it.
Well, it's because it's one of
I'll
those
be
things
the
where it's
judge of that.
extremely hard to play. It's going to take you and your group 6 hours to play it, and it's like
Well, it's
It's a
for
great-
him it was the teach.
great design.
Because so if you don't know anything about hegemony, every faction has completely different rules.
you
so-
got your
Root
own
but
damn
big.
near rule book.
Yeah, it's almost like a full rule book. Where Root
I remember.
is still like, hey, it's a different, like, each faction has it. But like the pamphlet, like, I can hand somebody, if you know the basics of Root, I can hand somebody their rules 15 minutes before we play, and they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Right.
At the very least-
my first play was just like that. Like, you were like, here you go. And I was like,
Well, and I don't know about
All right, cool.
hegemony.
I remember
You also have an
When-
IQ above 7.
I was
So it does
playing
help.
Whoa.
9 is a really
IQ
positive
shaming?
number.
when I wanted the first phase of me really wanted to play hegemony. Sebastian lent me the rulebook to read it.
And he held it hostage for 7 months.
I did. I got through about 12 pages of rules,
And then he woke
and
up.
then it was like, now here are all the factions. and each what are they? Fucking roles? Each role was
Class?
each class was like 3 pages of rule books.
And how
Or
many?
3 pages of rules.
How many
4.
classes?
There's 4.
Yeah.
But
Each player.
Yeah.
But then it's also a big rule book, so it's like
Like
size
physically
wi-
large, yeah.
Size wise, it's a big.
Yeah,
rule
you're
book,
reading
so
a
there's
newspaper.
a lot of
Reading a
words.
It's huge.
Same brain.
Like fast. I read that rule book this morning
Yeah.
because each character is a page.
Yeah.
It's how you play them and then an example turn of them. But also that helps because there's not really a common game with that one. Literally everybody is playing differently.
I mean, if developers used best practices when developing a rulebook, like I've seen some great rulebooks that have like step-by-step, like shows a turn.
Like first turn, first
and then you have
suggested first
rulebooks
turn.
like Masked Men.
Gobbledygook.
I mean, that is literally the worst example on the planet because they're not an American producer.
I'm just saying, for a game that requires a different rulebook for each player, you can
That's good though.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because
I mean-
like at least I can give you yours. I can have mine.
I like that for Root though. The player boards, they all have like something on them too. So like you
And
have
that's
a
what
guide of
Vast
how to
did,
play
too.
the game.
Like it
Yeah.
had its whole turn breakdown.
So you don't got to be
Yeah.
passing around a rule book with like, wait, how do I? What's my phases? Whatever the hell, right? What's my steps? Like it's pretty cool.
And with that, I say every game should have a player aid. Doesn't matter what the game is.
It is incredible.
It is something I've learned to appreciate
that-
as someone who didn't know what all these games were, 10 months ago. Big games that don't have a player aid, I'm like, well, you are lacking.
It is
Yeah.
insane
Type
that not
1
all board games have
Should be
Try- a
a
mandatory.
player aid.
Type 1, if every board game should have a player aid for
100%.
each player.
3,000%.
For each player.
I mean,
Or like at least one for like each pair. Not everybody needs an individual, but we need a player
I
aid.
mean, that especially depending on the size of it, just print another one for 5 cents.
Yeah.
Right? Like that actually,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that annoys me. If you make me share, look,
Well-
we know how much like.
What-
so we
what-
talked about this in the tariff video that
It's a
never got
fraction of a
published.
penny for that
That's
sheet.
what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that it is so cheap for them to produce an additional player aid. You just eat the damn cost to make the game worth it, right? And I mean, because your point is about like good quality games, right? So like, what effort and energy do you put into having your rulebook independently reviewed by other people, right? And how do you take feedback from the community about what to do? And just like, again, the bare minimum. Because like, it's funny because like, I think we talked about this, I don't know, eons ago it feels like, but like, there are certain things that are like becoming the standard in board games, right? So like, my first time ever having a dual layer board was Scythe. When I
Oh, they're
kickstarted
so
that,
nice.
now it's not an industry standard. Like not every game is guaranteed to have it, but like when you're talking about making a deluxe or slightly premium or any kind of like high quality game,
That's a big thing.
that's like thing number one.
If you
dual
have,
layer
if your
board.
game says deluxe edition, deluxe version, and it doesn't have like double layered player boards,
yeah,
then it's not. I would not. I would be like, that's a crap deluxe
what are you
version.
doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right? There's got to be something.
Even if it literally, there's no like use for it. It's just to keep the piece slightly indented.
Right.
That matters.
100%. 100%. But player aids, yeah, they don't
Like-
cost anything.
Oh man, Ark Nova coming with that double layer board.
Yeah, unnecessary, but it's gonna be nice to
No,
pop.
I think it is going to be necessary
Really?
only because of if you're the 3D tiles.
'Cause it depends on how the pieces are. Like if you have the big chunky ones.
I would be really like you. Don't get me wrong; it's not necessary. I think it'll be very convenient to be able to have everything in its own spot. Because, like again, like your people, all of your stuff, like there's gonna be no movement on that board whatsoever, right? And then with the 3D, with big 3D tiles, all it takes is, you know,
I mean, think of the 3D castles. If they don't lock into play, it's so easy as you move around, bump the table, they're gonna shift.
yeah.
Well, special edition Castle Burgundy, you have a little hex grid.
That's what I'm saying. If it didn't
Oh,
have
okay.
that,
Yeah.
That's literally the argument you just made.
Sorry, I thought you were saying because it doesn't have that.
No,
no. If it did not have
Gotcha,
that,
gotcha,
If
gotcha.
you just had to put them on there, and like you were like trying
it
to.
takes one Dwayne sneeze to like blow the pieces away.
Wow.
That would love.
That's such a broken whatever that was.
The microphone is so heavy.
Yeah, Redwood's working out while we do the episode. Okay.
Gotta watch. Gotta do
Yeah,
more.
These are my reps. Mic reps.
So we're running out of time because
Are
the
we?
camera is running out of battery. So
Oh, it is.
Fuck
any
that,
last
keep
points
going.
to make? You have a last point to make?
About?
Anything.
I mean, we didn't. I mean, so is it? Does he get the final say on like when a game board is too big, or like a not a board, but a game box is too big?
No, go ahead. You say it.
Oh no, I
Quickly, the camera.
the camera's dying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Production
guess
crew
maybe
messed
we'll.
up.
Hey, maybe we'll put a pin in that, and we'll come back to it another time. Tell us what you think and preempt the conversation, and we'll see. Read your comments, and we'll tell you why you're right or wrong.
Yeah.
next time.
Which like big box edition, deluxe edition of a game that is out right now or on crowdfunding, you see it and it's like that's too much. Too much, too big. Frostpunk was the first one. Frostpunk was the first. What, did I steal it from you?
No, I was
Never
literally just
doubt.
about to say Frostpunk because the problem with Frostpunk's big box is it's not a storage solution for all of the components. Like if you took everything out of the individual boxes and put them into a big box, so you're just like, oh, it's all one. That might be something. The big box.
He's making a point.
The big box for Frostpunk, if you've never seen it, is literally a box to hold all of the other boxes in one box.
You see, that's too much. You've
That
done
is-
too much.
Is that not what the
You've
Wingspan
put
nesting box
you've
is?
put an
No.
egg. No,
Okay.
Okay.
That's got like components you can pull out and like
it puts it
Okay,
all
I
in
haven't-
trays.
I haven't seen it.
It puts it all in
Organized.
trays. So you can
I've
pull out
literally
trays.
never seen another game whose big box solution was just put all your other boxes
Inside of this
literally,
box.
like you took it off the shelf from the
They
store.
should have just
and
painted
put
the
it in
box
the
they
thing.
shipped it in.
You know who finally does have a big box? Unmatched.
Oh.
No one cares.
Oh my
No
god.
one cares.
All right.
Wow.
Well, that's
No
a
one
good
cares.
place to end.
What? You
Just
know?
like no one cares about Dice Throne and their big box. You don't need that.
Check
Buy a
back
couple
next
characters
week
that you
so I can
like.
play
Leave
that.
it alone. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. What were you
What,
gonna say?
Unmatched?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you
Thank
gonna say?
Red.
Yeah, I
You like
Appreciate
that?
it.
I haven't played it.
Oh,
But
let's keep it that
considering
way.
how different y'all's reactions were, I would like to play it to have my own opinion.
I've actually never
I like
played
fun
it.
games. It's
See,
It's super asymmetric. Every player plays differently. It's super unbalanced.
experienced players are gonna smack the bejesus out of
Ah.
the inexperienced players.
That's
She's like,
not
actually,
true.
I have an
That's
appointment
not
that day.
100% true.
at all.
I am now less inclined to ask to play it, but if you ask nicely, I will
Literally,
still
in
play.
Dice Throne, there's
will still
dice,
play.
and in Unmatched, there's card draw.
I
You
love-
can't- You can't do
There's no
anything
dice
about
in
that.
Unmatched.
It's card
I love
drawing.
riling
Exactly,
him up.
but there's no dice. She likes dice. She
I've
wants
never
to throw
played
the
the
dice.
And I
game.
like to draw cards also. That's what I
But you
couldn't do
like
in
dice
Cosmic.
more. You like dice more.
Play Unmatched.
All right.
We'll play Unmatched.
We'll play tomorrow or something.
And I think that's all we have for today. This lovely piece of art, I grabbed it from Black Potion's little art print thing. It's a Led Zeppelin concert poster, I think. They got a bunch of random ones, but I didn't want it to just be a white wall, so you got to look at that kind of ish. Anyways, if you're in the San Antonio area, come to Black Potion. And if you liked this episode of the podcast, please subscribe and stay in our chat area. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.
See you next time.